Good morning, folks. My name is Stephanie, and this morning, for our focus card of the day video, the Queen of Cups was pulled. So the messages. This is stronger and elevated intuition and elevated psychic abilities. So now is a great time because God is developing our psychic and healing abilities. Because this card, that's what this card is an indication of. Psychic powers, healing, intuition, creativity. So, and it's also an indication that intuitive females are helping us on our spiritual path. They're helping us today on our path. Then, the Oracle card that came out. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. John 10:11. Give. Cup being presented. Give. We're receiving today, folks. We are receiving a boost in our healing abilities, in trusting our intuition, uploads, downloads, our psychic powers, our clair abilities, claircognizance, clairvoyance, clairaudience. I don't have the book in front of me that had all of them written down, but our clair abilities are being heightened, fine-tuned. And help is there. For any and every single circumstance where we are reaching out, asking, looking, seeking, searching. The answers are there. The assistance is there. From females and or feminine energies. Giveth. Our cup is being filled today, folks. And the angel cards that came out today, birth. So something new is here. Grace. Choosing gracefulness, somehow, some way, somewhere, we are being observed. See all the eyes, all the cats in the background? So choosing gracefulness as well as love. We're seeing. We're seeing God's love for us today. In the things that we are being given. He's working through others. We are receiving today, folks. Giveth. The Queen is presenting a cup. The image, the message I'm receiving is, what's the word that I'm looking for? An entourage of gifts and assistance. See the sheep, see Jesus, then see the Queen of Cups, see the tiger, like a convoy of support, of help, of assistance, of love, of gifts, of love. Something new is here, folks. Come here. Being graceful in our words, being graceful in our actions. We are being guided and led in the best direction. A shepherd guides, leads, and protects his flock. And we're all God's children. Every single one of us. It's unnecessary for you to believe in God. Pause. He still believes in us, even if we don't believe in him. But that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing an entourage of love and support and assistance and encouragement and kindness. And those are the gifts. So the only thing that's being asked of us today, folks, is somewhat of a reiteration of yesterday's message. To love unconditionally. Water. Water sign, Queen of Cups. Water. So spend time outside by the water. Water is an amplifier. Water magnifies. Water is a conductor. So drink water as well as spend time plugging in, grounding ourselves, meditating by water. And take your familiars with you. Your pet companions. Take them with you. It's going to be a bonding experience. It's going to strengthen the bond and the love that we feel for our animal companions, for our familiars, for our pets. It's going to be a healing experience for us as well as for them. And watch them. listen to their body language. And this is going to be a greater bonding experience, a deeper bonding experience than other times when they've been with us. So we're not only developing the intuition, the healing, and the psychic abilities of our familiars, our pet companions, our animals, our flock. Their abilities are leveling up as well. Something new. And as we're out and about, choose gracefulness. I'm also getting, with the angel holding the two hearts, we are a vessel. And as we are out and about, God's love, our Batman light, our radio tower will be emanating at a greater, higher frequency. So as we're working on ourselves, we are naturally sharing God's love with everyone around us, everyone that we come into contact with. We are receiving it. Our animals, our familiars, our pet companions are receiving it. And those around us, those that we come into contact with, they're receiving it as well. Our healing abilities are amplified, magnified. They're boosting our signal. Water is assisting in boosting the distance of our healing abilities and God's love. That's deep. So, our abilities are developing, maturing, expanding, and the abilities of our familiars, our animal companions, our pets, their psychic abilities. Are also receiving the benefits. Wow. That's powerful. So this experience is simultaneously strengthening our bond with our flock, as well as strengthening our love with our flock, strengthening our abilities all of a sudden, I just feel the need There are so many ways that we are receiving today, folks. Receiving through the kindness, the assistance, the knowledge, the wisdom of others. Receiving elevated and increased levels of our abilities. Our animals receiving elevated and increased levels of their abilities. Greater understanding of body language. Deeper insight in body language of our animals and other individuals. Greater attention to detail. Choosing gracefulness. Body language. not only body language, also tone of voice. Because coming into contact with people can be, allow me to rewind, connecting with people is face-to-face, in person, as well as over the phone. Sometimes with video calls, we can see people. However, if we're just using a regular phone call or a text message, phone calls, we can hear tone of voice. Text messages, sometimes we're unsure. Our listening abilities are being fine-tuned. Our seeing, our vision is being fine-tuned. Ooh, we're getting greater vision, folks. Our visions are being elevated. Our dreams. All of that is brain power, brain function. So our brains are functioning at a higher frequency, a higher level. Our animals will be as well. Greater comprehension and understanding of body language, tone of voice, quirks. So if we're unsure, ask questions. I think this is beautiful, folks. New things. So, if we have been unsure how to interpret body language in the past, we are starting to see, we're starting to comprehend, we're beginning new things to understand on a greater level. In a sense, that's listening. Because that's honoring and acknowledging what it is we're seeing. And then, once we honor and acknowledge what it is we see, then we know, we understand on a greater level what we need, what our animals need, and what the other people in our lives need. Intuition, seeing, clearer vision, clearer comprehension, clearer knowledge, clearer understanding. And being able to honor and offer what others need from a place of love. I think that's beautiful, folks. Because sometimes I can only speak for myself. when I'm in the height, in the middle of the moment, of an emotional moment, sometimes I'm unable to express my needs and my wants. And by being able to see on a deeper level, by being able to understand on a deeper level what someone is experiencing, then we're able to relate and offer what it is they need. Because think about this, our animals, they communicate with us through body language. People also communicate through body language as well as verbally and with their words. This is all about body language, folks. Greater levels of comprehension, greater levels of understanding, greater levels of compassion, greater levels of kindness, greater levels of comfort, greater levels of love, bonds being stronger, being strengthened. And we are receiving an entourage of blessings and support. However that resonates for us, folks. That's beautiful. So listening, seeing, and body language. Listening to inflection, listening to tone of voice, listening to the stresses, where the stresses are placed in the words of the conversations we have. Identifying those minor inflections. Identifying them. Oh, I caught that. I heard that. And we don't have to say that, but those are going to be the intuitive moments. And we will understand what those stresses mean when they're placed in the beginning, in the middle, at the end of the words, wherever they are. We're going to be able to identify and see at a greater level the extra communication added by body language. So trusting our gut, trusting our intuition, and healing. Sometimes people just want someone to listen to them. So we're listening to all 5 of our senses on a greater level. All right, folks. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye.